Welcome back to the Broke Diaspora, and it's another beautiful day here in Ghana. This is the 3D design of Project Denchira. You can see the two stores at the bottom level and a studio on top level. So it is a beautiful day to be back here at Project Denchira. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining this amazing and fast growing community. And I know to all my loyal subscribers, you are happy to get this notification about another new episode and venture here at Project Denchira. Now, many of my subscribers, you requested that you actually wanted videos to follow our journey instead of just videos that shows you after things are being done. So, lucky enough, I am listening to your feedback. And on this project, at least on the third structure, you guys will be able to follow me every single step of the way. So it's a beautiful day. My team is back on the site and it's foundation time, digging foundation. If you watched our last episode, you noticed that we destroyed, or we finally was able to bring down the temporary structure. You can still see the pile of debris and everything from that structure, right? So while we are clearing the debris, we are also proceeding directly with digging for the foundation. So it's going to be a lot of manual work, not only picking up all these debris, so everybody has their own task, but also digging the foundation is going to be manual instead of using a machine for the excavation, right? So we're not in a rush. We're taking our time. We have the team on site, so it's going to take us a few days to do the whole digging, especially with the inconvenience of having this whole debris available around, right? So it's going to be a nice, smooth, maybe a little bit bumpy ride. So stay around and just enjoy all of these wonderful episodes that I'm going to be bringing to you guys. Now, for this project, to give you an idea of a little bit of the materials that we're going to need about 65 pieces of 16 mm bars and 45 pieces of 10 mm bars. And for the cement, we're going to need around 80 to 90, but it's easier for us to just buy a total of 100 bags of cement, right? Just to get a free delivery as well. So that's what we're going with. We're going to need about 400 pieces of blocks. That is just enough to do the foundation works. One trip of stone, one trip of sand, which you can already see on the compound that we have that available. So we took our time to purchase all the materials slowly so this job can go on smoothly. This is my lead foreman that's doing all his measurement while others are doing the individual task. See, I think the worst person, or the one with the worst job right now, is the person that's in charge of clearing all the debris that you can see on the top video there. That's gotta be, yeah, not so much fun job, right? Because that's a lot of work to do. But hey, if you're getting paid and it's gonna be multiple days of work, you know, that's job is a job, right? So. And everybody else, you know, everybody else is doing their task. People are moving the wood. People are clearing things. Foreman is doing his measurement, and others are proceeding with the digging. So this is again on this design. This is where we're gonna have two stores at the bottom level and a studio unit on top of those stores. Right, very simple and basic design. So that is the final structure that is going to be on this land. So total there would be about 3 structures, right? On my previous videos I've always referred them to left and right structure, and then now there is this third structure that is in front, right? So the goal is to commercialize the 2 stores right? So just a convenience store or just rent them out, whatever the purpose can be, because it's really in front of the road and it's at an intersection like a T junction, right, of the road. So it would be a perfect and ideal place one day for commercial purposes, right? So that's the idea. Like I said, on this design here at Project Denchira, we kind of made sure that the architect would think we wanted a design that can still be relevant 10 years from now, 15 years from now, right? Maybe we still updating it little by little, as long as you maintain it, right? But looking at the neighborhood design, what's the expectation of the stuff that are going to be popping up around the neighborhood, we all put that into consideration to come up with a design there. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, obviously, please let me know. Again, to all my neighbors at Denchira, I know it's growing so fast. So say hi to all my new subscribers. If you are in the neighborhood, please remember to just say hi, share these videos so we can keep growing this community. And I'm always available to help out. If you're a neighbor that needs any of these materials that I have available that is reusable and you can guarantee to bring them back safely, neighbors can help each other, right? So I'm available and my team is also available. So as long as we haven't moved any of the materials to a different project that we have going on at different neighborhoods, I'm always available to listen to what you have going on and just chat and whatever advice that you may need. So, if you guys see the hard work that is going to go into this little project, right? This little structure, just 2 stores, studio on top, right? So, much smaller than what we've done previously. But the digging is going to be so hard because of the previous temporary structure that was on there where you have to dig up concrete, right? So I know they wished it was a machine. Maybe not, because we offered that and they preferred getting the money, right? And also a machine would have just been harder to navigate in there without bringing the walls down, right? So but now manpower, and this is still day 1 of digging. So since you guys requested to actually follow the journey instead of just videos that shows the end of things, this is going to be day 1 of digging. And then in the next video, we're just going to keep going with the progress so that you guys can actually see the digging of the whole foundation all the way to the casting level that we're going to be doing, right? So my plan, like I told you guys, I always go by phases. So this phase that we initiated on this third structure is to take it all the way to foundation casting, right? And after foundation casting, I can decide to take a break, or at least while we're going through this stage, I'm already saving up and buying materials for the next phase, right? So that's my strategy. And like I've always been advising you guys, you can go slowly and you should go slowly at your own pace. Do not let your neighbor's construction, make you try to go at a rhythm that you cannot afford, right? Just go slowly at your own pace. But make sure you have a plan. Make sure you have a plan. Don't just do it blindly. You have a plan that even if your plan tells you, hey, with this pace, it is going to take you 5 years to finish building it, at least you have a path that you're going to follow. If not, just trying to go in blindly, you would just notice that it's like 10 years, 15 years later, and you haven't achieved much, right? So if you have a plan that tells you it's going to take 5 years, you know that that is worst case scenario. So if you're able to even save more, or prices go down, or you find ways to save on labor or construction, then you can cut down that time. So have a plan. If you want to talk about planning, just reach out to me. I'm always available to talk. So thanks for joining this wonderful, beautiful family, the Black Diasporian, where you can learn from my mistakes And hopefully, even with this foundation digging, if we're already making a mistake, that's your learning from it. Take it, leave me a comment, share it so other people can learn from the broke diasporians mistakes, and where I show you how I earn my daily one Ghana cedis, right? Every one Ghana cedis matters for me. And this is the broke diasporian, or this is Project Denchira foundation. I will call it what? Third structure foundation works. So from the digging of the foundation all the way to foundation casting. So stick around because it's gonna be an amazing ride. Look at the guys. There, we have to move the polytank to make room for more digging of the foundation there. It's amazing with technology, right? You can always find ways to keep your project going. Don't say it's impossible, so you would never do it until you get there. If you need CCTV cameras or CCTV installation, reach out. I do have good contact that I can put you in touch with, right? Where you can watch your project from anywhere. So more digging, and the guys just keep rotating. It's a lot of work, right? This is still day one, and it's an amazing progress that these guys have made, and I'm very very proud. So we're done. That's all we can do for today. So just locking up, done for the day. Tomorrow is gonna be another beautiful day at Project Dentra. So sign up so you can get the notification.